Are you someone who just loves to read? Well, what if you could be getting paid to do so? Or maybe you don't really like reading, but you just need something to do so that you can make an additional income. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you could be making up to $100 an hour from simply reading books. What's up, money makers? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond Chanel, and here we talk about all things money. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways and 7 different websites that are looking to pay you for reading books. And one of those websites include working with Amazon. Now, before I get into the websites themselves, let me break down and explain the 3 typical ways. Now, this isn't going to be the only ways, but they're going to be the most lucrative ways that I've seen for you to actually start getting paid for reading books. They're going to be through editing, voiceovers, and something that is called beta reading. So I'm going to get into all of that now. So that's how this video is going to be broken down. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. I do highly suggest that you stay through all the sections. However, I do have chapters below. But you never know what you might like until you hear about it and we go over it together. Anyways, let's get into the first website. The first website is going to be through ACX. And if you are not new to my channel, then you've probably heard me talk about this company before. This is the Amazon company that I was talking about, and they have really great pay for narrators. And I know that on one of my videos, there were some professional voiceover actresses and things like that that really felt a little slighted by me reviewing this website. However, on the ACX website, they do train very beginners, and they invite people of all types of backgrounds to join and to start your narrating career. So this is how it's going to work. You're going to create ready for retail audiobooks. So by accepting an offer on ACX, you commit to not just a rough recording of the narration, but to delivering a fully finished audiobook. Studios and narrators welcome. So whether you are a studio pro or an individual narrator, you can find work on ACX, and we are here to help. Learn how to improve your skills by watching their videos and their tutorials. And they also do have opportunities, which I find really interesting, to not only get paid for your work, but to earn royalties if that book performs well on Amazon KDP. Once you create your account, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to go over to the side here and click on Find Projects. And then you're going to be given a list of different books that are currently available. It's going to tell you how much they're paying and the project length. So for this particular project, this is a self-publishing author who is searching for someone to do a voiceover to help them create their audiobook, and the book is to learn Spanish while you sleep for beginners. Project budget is $50 to $100 per finished hour, and the estimated hours is 3.1 hours. So what you would do is you would download the script that they give you. You're going to then audition for that project. So as you can see, this is only 3 pages of an audition. And I don't see where this would take you any more than 10 minutes to do so. Then you're going to go ahead, upload your file, and you will wait to hear back. 2 things I have to mention. Stick with me. We are on the road of 200,000 subscribers. We have been stuck in the 190s for way too long now, okay? So if you can help me out so that we can spread these opportunities to as many people as possible. And if you're thinking in your head, I know somebody that needs money, go ahead and send them this video and tell them to hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Secondly, I have to tell you guys that if you are always looking or on the hunt to find different opportunities to make money online, I have created a list for you of 70 real websites that you can actually make money from. And these are going to be positions that are always open, that are always hiring. In this list, not only do I give you the links to the websites, but I also break it down from easy to difficult so that you can find the best opportunities for you. These are not just remote jobs. These are going to be ways that you can make passive income, and it's less than $10, guys. Okay, now let's get back into the video. So this next website has openings for freelance voiceover artists. Since I know so many of you guys are going to like that ACX website, the one that involves Amazon KDP books. And I realized that there are a lot of you who are actually aspiring to be voiceover artists. So I wanted to throw this in here. So some responsibilities will be to deliver professional voiceovers, to follow the provided script with the tone, the mood, the direction. Now, qualification is training or experience with recording voiceovers. The ability to incorporate different moods, characteristics, tones, or even accents is a plus. And you must accurately communicate availability and time beforehand. Now, this is going to be a freelance position, 1099 contractor, which means that you will be self-employed and you get to work on your own terms. Now we're going to go on to the next website. This website is similar to the Amazon website, and this is called Voices. And again, we are on the topic of narration. We are on the topic of voiceovers, and this is a great way that you could start getting money for reading books. So people would come here if they're looking for television ads, they're looking for audio books, video narration, radio ads, online advertisements, and everything else. Also, the thing about Voices is their pay rate is usually a whole lot more. So there's like thousands of dollars worth of projects here and opportunities for you to start getting paid. And I also like that they have reviews for every author so that you know that you are not going to get scammed and that you're working with somebody who is trustworthy. And they are looking for people from beginners to people who are professionals in this field. However, guys, I have to mention this. They do want you to pay a fee. Right? So this one is going to be more of an investment because there is more money being offered and more projects there. So you can create an account for free so that you could see the jobs that are available for yourself. But in order to apply for these jobs, they do want you to pay a fee of $4.99 per year. And I understand that that sounds hefty, but when we do the math, $4.99 per year is only $41 per month. If that's something that you're really serious about, if that's like, whoa, that's totally out your budget, I completely understand. This one isn't for you. So we're going to go ahead and go on to the next website. So we're going to go on to the next section of something of where you can find job opportunities to do what's called beta reading. Now, this is the closest to actually getting paid for simply reading. However, you're going to be pretty much reading and reviewing and giving your feedback to the author themselves. So if you've never written a book, it could be nerve-wracking and you might have something in your head and you think that it's the best idea ever, but then somebody else hears it and they're like, what is this, right? That's probably like our worst fear when it comes to anything that we want to do or anything that we want to create, that it's good for us and it's great in our mind, but somebody else reads it and it's like, So as a beta reader, that is where you come in. And that's what you do. You read other people's projects and then you say, hey, this is a good idea. Or I really like this. I really like that part of the book. Maybe you should tweak it here. Or this really didn't make sense. This really didn't flow. Anyways, you get the gist. So let me show you where I would highly recommend, and I recommend for anything that I talked about here, Fiverr. So you can list your own self as a freelancer, and this means that you're going to be self-employed. And there's so many different things that you can offer, from graphic design, digital marketing, music, business, literally any skill that you might have that you can help somebody else with, you can offer your services here on Fiverr. So of course, that also comes with everything we talked about, from book editing, voiceovers, to even the beta reading. So there are plenty of beta readers here. So there's people that might charge really low, but they charge low because they're not reading as many pages, versus someone like Gabrielle, who's charging $245 per each project. A comprehensive read of the first act of your book, your memoir, or your story, 5 days delivery, sample, edit, reader report, etc. And you can choose your own number of words and how much you want to charge. Now, the thing about Fiverr is every freelancer on Fiverr has this standard of charging. So there's going to be the basic, the standard, then the premium price. So even if your basic is low, it's because you're doing a lot less. And then you're going to have your standard, which is going to go up higher. And then your premium price, which is like the top of the notch where you're doing the most work. So if there's anything that you want to do in regards to books, or like I said, in regards to any skill that you might have, list your services on Fiverr.com. Okay, let's go on to our next website, Freelance Book Editor. So this particular job is paying $38,000 to $50,000 a year. So that's going to be in the range of somewhere from about $15 to $25 an hour. It's with the company called Reedsy. They're seeking talented editors to join their fast-growing community in the publishing industry. So the requirements is 3 years of experience with traditional publishers, demonstrated experience on at least 5 published books that are well-reviewed and available on Amazon, Google Play, or Apple Books. Since this is a bigger company, they do have a bit more requirements than some of the other websites and other jobs that I'm going to show you. And this is going to be from Kirkus Reviews. It's a company, a website that reviews different books, from child books to fantasy, nonfiction. And they basically tell the readers, you know, how they feel about the book so that the reader doesn't have to waste their time reading these books. So in order to do that, obviously, they have to read the books and create reviews. Right now, they are looking for a book reviewer on a freelance project base, and they're looking to expand their book reviewers of English and Spanish language titles to review for Kirkus Indie and the book review magazine section dedicated to self-published authors. So reviews are about 350 words due 2 weeks after the book is assigned. So you will be reviewing books that might be physical or that just might be online, and I'm sure that they are going to send you the book. Now, to apply, they want you to simply submit your resume, your writing samples, and a list of reviewing specialties to their editor, whose name is David Rapp. And this is his email, but I will also leave this link in the description so you can go right to it. Now, really quick, we got to talk about something. When it comes to looking for different jobs online, there are so many different scams out there. And you could be using big name companies like Indeed.com, where you would think that they would vet out the jobs that they're listing there. If you're ever wondering how I find these jobs and how I make sure that they are legitimate, you guys, I usually find jobs all over the world from flexjobs.com. Okay, so FlexJobs is specifically for people who are looking to find remote work and who are looking to work from home. They have so many different categories: accounting, bookkeeping, data entry, finance, nursing, sales, virtual assistant, and they make sure that they actually vet out every single company, reputable companies, and make sure that you're not getting scammed. And if you ever wonder where I'm finding a lot of my information, it is from FlexJobs. So I just wanted to mention that. Now we're going to go into website number 3. Now, this one isn't so much a website, but a job position that is open, and they're looking for people similar to the last position to review self-published books. The company's name is Publishers Weekly, which is actually a really big company. They are an international company, and I've heard of them before. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of them. But they're looking for experienced freelance book reviewers for self-published works. The ideal applicant should be comfortable with vetting books of all genres, topics, and perspectives, keeping in mind that almost all books are written by amateur authors. I'll tell you about the different types of books and the different topics that you're going to be reviewing. Now, the part that we really care about is how much are we going to be getting paid. So Publishers Weekly offers $25 base pay for each review. So if you are interested in reviewing, please submit and send your resume with a sample review of a recently published book to reviewers at publishersweekly.com. And I will make sure to leave this link in the description below as well. Now, our next website is from a company called Online Book Club. Before we read books, we always read the reviews. And so they are hiring freelancers to get paid and review books. Now, how it works, you are given a selection of books to choose from. The books are free to you in exchange for a review. After your first approved review, you will be eligible to get paid for the reviews as well. So there is never any cost to you. This is completely free to you, the reviewer. You do not have to say you love the book. If you didn't, you are getting paid for an honest, quick review and not a positive review. So most payouts currently range from $50 to $60 per review of each book. That is a lot lower than all the other opportunities that we looked at. But if that's something that you just simply enjoy to do and you are a reader like myself, why don't you actually just get paid to read the books that you're reading? And then your review is posted here on the Online Book Club. All the links that I mentioned in this video are below in the description box. If you guys have any questions, please make sure to ask it. And also, don't forget to leave me your most recent emoji in the comment section below. Here are mine. And now show me yours. Okay, now if you want more videos like this, make sure that you comment more videos and you tell me exactly what you're looking for. Are you looking for data entry, overnight jobs? Are you looking for side hustles, gig work? Let me know so that I can find those great opportunities that you actually enjoy. Okay, guys, thank you so much for making it to this point of the video. I will see you all in the next one. Oh, and check out these two here because you're going to get some more money-making tips.